What is going on, guys? Today we have got Hierro's prime moments, and actually he looks pretty decent. We've had him as a centre-back. Obviously we'll have a look at that in the overall review. We'll have a look at the 3 different versions, and then we will kind of make a decision which one's the best. But his prime moment is a DM, and honestly he looks decent. Like, he genuinely looks quite decent in terms of actually being that really hard DM kind of role. I got him for just under $1 mil. I feel like he is selling for about that now, so we're trying to get out as many as possible. And obviously today's going to be spent foot champs, grinding, doing moments reviews, and just kind of catching up with whatever, because we have no promo. Technically it is just moments out at the moment. Obviously he is a 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, so nothing too impressive there. He is 6'2", which is massive, and he is high defensive, medium attacking with his right foot. Trait-wise, we've got team player, power header, and solid player. Obviously, he spent pretty much most of his time at Real Madrid, if you did not know, scoring 127 goals in 601 matches. Not bad for a centre-back, to be honest. And obviously, Spain, 89 caps. In terms of the stats then, so I was thinking what sort of chem style we wanted to go with, and I went with my gut instinct to see, is this the right option? Let's just quickly, if I just quickly go on to Footbin, because I've not checked what Footbin recommend, and obviously sometimes you kind of get different opinions. If we go to new players, he should be on there. There he is. So the Footbin recommendation is a catalyst. Okay, I see. Okay, I see why. So obviously catalyst, what that would do is that would give you 84 pace and 86 passing, turn him into a 91 DM. Basic would keep him at a 93 DM. Obviously, that would give you so much. And an engine, which is what I've gone for, turns him into a 91 DM, 79 pace, 77 dribbling, and 86 passing. So what you're kind of missing out with if you change from an engine to a catalyst is the plus 10 pace. So instead, you get plus 5, but you do get a bit more dribbling. You get that balance up to 96 on max player chem. You get 71 agility, and you'd also get 74 dribbling. Obviously, you'd already have 92 short pass and 97 long. Defensively, doesn't need anything. Everything's above 95, bar from the slide tackle, which I'm okay with. There's not many times that a DM slides. I can kind of understand a centre-back, but DM for me doesn't really jump in too much like that. We've got cracking strength stats. I'm interested with this card, and I think moments, I think it's just the dynamics. I absolutely love them. Let's get into the review, see what Hierro can do. Right, let's try out Hierro. Let's see where we're going with him. I did feel like he would feel a little bit bulky on the kind of turning. We do expect that from him. He is 6'2", with not the most amazing agility, but I'm expecting to be able to do something. So can we get a Ronaldo in? Not quite. So let's just see what his defense can do. Hopefully we do find him tackling quite a lot. Obviously, I don't feel like he's going to be dribbling loads, because that's just not what he's all about. Obviously, coming from a centre-back role, that is just expected that he's going to be more of a kind of just defensive player. That's it. You want to sit him on the back, almost acting like as a third centre back in a 4, well, like in a 4 at the back basically. So it'll be interesting. We'll see what he's got. Obviously, De Bruyne will play more as that kind of back and forth role, and just see what he can do. Into Hierro. I'm interested as well. The one thing I want to see, what his passing is like. Hierro's seeing it out. Can we make that pass down the wing? It's a cracking counter. Bruno's going to find in Cantona. No, he's going to find in Ronaldo. And, oh, look at that. It's absolutely spectacular. Into Hierro. He's going to be dancing around everybody. Finds in Bruno again. Can we get it off Bruno? Where are we looking for? Where are we looking for? We're going to just turn it back into Mane. Where is Hierro again? Finding Cantona. Let it roll. Good block from Cancelo. Into Hierro again. We found very little defensive dues. We're kind of having to make them ourselves, really. Let's see what we could do. Can we get that cross ball? I want Mane making that run. We find in De Bruyne. And again, to De Bruyne, we do scuff the pass up, and we're going to be on there. And the keeper movement is absolutely on point. Find Hierro, not quite. Hierro again. Oh, it takes it. It's lovely. What we're looking for is, they're just running away from him. Literally, there's no clips that you can get from him, because nobody wants to go near him. I feel like everyone knows that he is a prime moments, and sometimes people just stay away from cards because they don't know how well they're going to do. Obviously, he's been an absolute boss so far, but passing wise is decent. The agility side of him isn't quite all there, and that's what would kind of lead me to him not being worth the price, really. And a run with Hierro. Let's see. We can use him more, like I say, as literally like a fifth defender. If you can kind of keep him jockeying, he's always going to be that big guy that's in the way as he takes the ball off him and gets the pass off as well. That's always one thing that you've got to remember is it's one thing to get the tackle off, but then to keep the ball and get the pass down the field to lead to a tackle like this. I know it's kind of a bit scuffed, but if you lead into an attack like this, you know he's doing something right, and we get a goal with Bruno from it. Hierro with the tackle. Finally get a tackle off him. Finds him Bruno. Look at the play. Go for a little rainbow flick, and sick. Hierro leading that charge. Not really a quick counter-attacker, is he? Oh, we finding him. Find that pass into Cantona. Ronaldo's going to turn it. Oh, it's a good tackle. And we're going to get it again, though. He is a big unit, so it's hard to miss him. Oh, Hierro with the lovely back heel. Oh, lovely interception. Outstretched leg. It's what you want to see from your CDM there. Into Hierro. Let it roll. Find the middle. Ronaldo's going to spin. I knew where I was going without a wheel there. Oh, go. See you later, kid. Back into Hierro. Can we go past? We skip past De Bruyne. Go with the 1-2. Go into Cantona. It's going to find Hierro again. I'm going to go for the slowest roulette we've ever seen. 2-star skills are literally not paying out for him right now. But tackling wise is an absolute beast. Oh, we find him. Going to find Cantona in. Into Ronaldo. And there's the goal to win the game. So going into the overall for Hierro then. 92 CDM. Very, very bulky. Obviously being 6'2", he is more of a centre-back. You have got the chance to potentially put someone like a Walker in form as a kind of CDM instead. You can whack this guy as a centre-back and it'd do relatively well. I think CDM role was quite nice for him, but I would say centre-back may suit him that a little bit more. Obviously, the base is 86 centre-back. You've got an 89 centre-back and then a 91 centre-back. So this is the first card that we have seen as a DM. I believe we can see, obviously, last year was a 92 centre-back instead. So very nice to see him change in position. Always rate that. Obviously, the 2-star skills, don't expect anything major from him. We saw the slowest roulette in the world. Roulette? Yeah, I think roulette was the right word. 3-star weak foot. It's not great, but again, if you are whacking him as a centre-back, it's not terrible. 6'2", high medium, and then we did get a few traits. We whacked the engine on him. I felt like that was quite a nice chemistry style for him, but the catalyst does make sense to get that pace up that a little bit more. Still gives you the same passing. You just do not get the increase on his balance or his agility to kind of help with that. Because he is a very bulky player. He is a centre-back mainly. So the animations are going to be more relative or more realistic to a centre-back card rather than a DM. Because they're not going to change someone's total animations literally in one card. It just never happens. Regardless if this card was a 55 and then they upgraded him to a 98. He would still have them same animations, and it's whether it's good or whether it's bad, it tells you where the position really lies for him. But a centre-back definitely works. Like I say, there's loads of centre-backs that you can bring up into DM, and it works really well. So you have got options there if you wanted to bring him in the back line. I liked him as a DM. His passing's quite nice. Interceptions was absolutely fantastic, and heading was quite nice. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything from the attacking side of him in terms of heading, more than likely because we have Ronaldo and all of the big players up front, so they're going to take more precedent over Hierro, in my opinion. Is he worth the coins? That is the big question. He is coming in at 980. Obviously, if we do have a look at the sales for Xbox, for instance, so if we go with, what is this now? 21st, so we've got a 942, so we went one for 992. That one was actually my one, I think. I think I bought that one. Then you've got 980, which went 1.06 mil has gone, 960. So you've had quite a few decent ones, obviously, at the start. Wow, there's some coins selling right there. We can see a few have gone. A lot of them haven't as well. That is the one thing with Prime Moments. Look for the right price. We've kind of seen up and downs completely. And as you see, we are below the average price at the moment, with 992 being my sale. And then I have seen one go for 980. Currently trying to sell mine at 995. And then we will get the next review in for, well, I won't even tell you who it is, but we will get a new review in just as we get today done. Obviously, for me, I'm going to say it's not worth the price right now, 1 million. They are brand new, so I expect them to keep dropping and dropping and dropping until we hit a point where literally they are better to buy for. At the moment, I wouldn't buy any. All of them are dropping. I'm only buying them to get the reviews out for you to let you know if they are worth it or not. I would probably be looking, depending on how much they drop, I would say this one will be one of the one of the realistic low prices of a moments, in my opinion, when we get further into the game. Hopefully you did enjoy this video though. I'm going to give him personally an 8.6 out of 10. Let me know down below what you think. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you for the next one. Peace.